गुली मग नै नजुल्ने कतिखेर अर्डर गर्नु एकछिन पछि अहिले के गर्ने हो त हजुर आज खेर
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to it, raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago, he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps. And we aren't even talking about his assists. His record of direct goal involvement is quite phenomenal.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Saka. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Ødegaard plays it short.
That's just playing it safe.
And he's let fly. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a shade optimistic. And now they can clear their lines. Pass is just off target. And he can clear it away. Now that looks a decent ball. And he was quick to react. Deftly away. Diogo Dalot clears. Now it's Xerxes. Ødegaard. Looking to play him in. Calafiori could try cutting inside here. Now it's Eze. That's played in low. And he's there to get it away. Nicked it back promptly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And Dyke is there to clear. Calafiori spots it and intercepts. Well, there's the clearance. Tries to play it through. Goes for a shot! Brilliant from Joshua Xerxes! A finish right from the top draw. Half-time imminent. What a time to score! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And it's Ødegaard. He's having a hit! It's loose now. Oh, that's ambitious. Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Xerxes, and he plays one through. He's found... Oh, shooting chance! He scores! something. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful...
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
World Charity Fund.